First of the 4 wild card series is about to get underway at Progressive Field in Cleveland. The AL Central champion Guardians hosting their division rivals, the Detroit Tigers. Here's Gavin Williams, the 26-year-old right-hander with the biggest start of his career so far. Off a terrific regular season, particularly in the second half. His first pitch is hit in the air to left by Parker Meadows, a routine fly for Stephen Kwan. 1 pitch and 1 out.
98, good start for him.
He had trouble throwing strikes in the first half of the season. He throws another strike. Gleyber Torres first ball swinging, and he's thrown out by the shortstop. 6 home runs. 74 degrees at game time. Breaking ball lined into the gap in right center and in for a hit. And then misplayed out there by Jonathan Rodriguez, and into second goes Carpenter. He thought for a moment about third. That's a little looper that's going to fall in left field for a hit. Kwan up and will throw into second base. And Detroit takes a 1-0 lead on a bloop single in the left field by Spencer Torkelson.
First 2 pitches, 2 outs. Next thing you know, the last couple, that looked like a little cutter that stayed up just a little bit. And we know Torkelson, he changed his stance so he can see the ball better and let it travel a little bit. Easy poke over there, doesn't get the best piece of the barrel, but that's all it's
underway. Williams the pitch, swing and a miss. Another high, hard one that Green could not lay off. It's an unearned. Their swings against Tarik Skubal.
As we know, the ace, one of the top pitchers in the American League, comes with that.
Kinstry in on the edge of the grass at third. It's chopped over the mound. Javier Baez on to Spencer Torkelson for the out.
Oh, that's absolutely nasty pitch.
And then 100, and he struck him out with a high fastball. He followed him, as many of his relatives have, now that they're the Guardians. Swing and a miss on the change-up along with Skubal.
Yeah, they've both been absolutely incredible this year.
Well hit to right field and in for a hit. Bobbled for a moment by Perez. It didn't affect the play. Kyle Manzardo is the first Guardian to reach base this afternoon. Torkelson holds Manzardo, a chopper right to Baez. And they turn 2 with these, 6-4-3. And that gets Skubal quickly out of the second inning. After 2 in downtown Cleveland, 1-0. Bounding ball, base hit past the diving second baseman Brian Rocchio.
Find a pitch in the zone.
That looked like a strike. And you could see Williams. The payoff pitch hit right at the shortstop. Arias, Rocchio, Noel. A 6-4-3 double play. He struck him out. Rocchio swings and misses for strike 3. Skubal makes quick work of him. 1-0 Detroit. We're in the home half of the third in Cleveland. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Change up, a little tapper toward the second baseman Torres, and Martinez beats it out. Without a throw, Alfonso Soriano twice, Bobby Bonds 4 times. Fastball inside. Ball 4. And the first 2 men are on for Cleveland here in the 4th on an infield. And a nasty changeup for strike 3. Rodriguez dispatched on 3 pitches. Zardo in an 0-2 hole. 100 for strike 3. So the walk to Ramirez and 6 straight strikes since. A high chopper over the mound. Scooter can't play. Here comes Martinez to the plate. this one. Yeah, his hand's in there.
I tell you what, from second base, a high chopper. You got to have the right mindset as a runner. They're very good and skilled at bases, and you can see Skubal. He's getting the ball right away. And the crowd is just seeing it too.
Yeah, he looked to fairly comfortably have his hand across the plate before the tag. And the call is overturned, and Cleveland has tied the game at 1. Cleveland has tied it, and now Rocchio trying to give them the lead. He bunts. Skubal made that play cleanly, and he had to have it. That was not an easy play. Fielded it with the glove. Up 3 hits. He's walked 2, struck out 6, and now 7 among those 2 men. Swing and a miss. Hedges gone on strikes. 8 Ks for Skubal.
They're so geared up for game 1.
Oh. Swing and a miss, as they so often do. He had a pretty good swing at a 2-0 pitch and popped it up in shallow right. Wencel Perez the catch. Here's Taylor. Swing and a miss. And another 1-2-3 inning. 5 pitches, 22 of them were strikes. Facing Riley Green, who drives one toward right center, and that's going to be in for a hit. Bouncing all the way to the wall. It's a leadoff double for Riley Green. There's the hitter. He hits it hard off the glove of Noel. It caroms toward Rocchio. Back to Noel. Safe. And on to third goes Green.
Slipped a look. It slips. Does he get a piece of the bag at all? His glove comes down. No, it does not.
I think it's a right call by Adam Beck. And that's going to be the end for Williams. It scored a hit. So a double to right center and an infield hit. The 1-2 pitch has struck him out. With a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. In the regular season. 9 more here today. A bunt dropped down by Zach McKinstry. Noel will go to first, and Detroit takes the lead. Sacrifice bunt brings in McKinstry.
A beautiful placement here. Noel not moving too much. He puts it in the perfect spot. We talk about small ball. We talk about getting runs. There's been runs scored here, and balls haven't been hit more than 30 or 40 feet. That's baseball. That's baseball at its finest.
Now another runner in scoring position for Baez, who hit a grass cutter to short. Arias, an errant throw, and a nice play by Noel, who had an adventurous inning at first base for the Guardians. Shaq swing, strike 3. 100 miles per hour, and it was deemed to be a swing. Another one at 100 miles per hour. 3 straight. Tarek's been over 100 pitches only 3 times this year, as high as 105.
Oh,
But that's 101, and he strikes out the side in the 7th inning.
Oh, he's fired up. Look at him. Looks like he just started the game. Absolutely incredible. Oh, yeah. He knows. This guy is the man.
27-year-old Georgian pitched at Georgia State. He throws strike 3 on the outside corner.
Favorite slider here, which he's used numerous times.
Going away with a fastball, so the strikeout. He struck him out with a slider up and in. So Danis and Sabrowski combine.
Many times today. You can throw any pitch you want right now.
And he did. Noel just completely overmatched. 5 strikeouts in a row. 8 of the full changeup. Had one since the 4th inning. 2 of the 3 hits, infield hits. Back to the mound. Off the glove of Skubal, who throws to first to get Kwan. To second goes the pinch runner, Pete. And that's going to be it for Skubal.
Nice play right there just to knock the ball down. Yeah, he knows if he comes up with that, it would have been a double play. But nonetheless, ace performance. This guy's been absolutely incredible all year.
And a season high 107 pitches. He departs with a 2-1 lead.
Skubal has been the man today. Nonetheless, using that fastball to perfection, going in on right-handed hitters and the changeup away. Everything he threw today was absolutely dynamite. 14 Ks, the energy was there, took the crowd out of this game. Man, take a bow, big man. Performance of a lifetime to start this postseason.
Of Skubal. Hit down to first, and a routine play made by Torkelson. Skubal still in position for a win. Detroit looking for some insurance as we go to the top of the 9th in downtown Cleveland. Trying to keep Cleveland within a run. As we go to the 9th, he hits Spencer Torkelson with the first pitch. Holds the runner Torkelson at first. And that's ball 4 down and in. So Smith, who's been fantastic, particularly down the stretch, hits one thing, a bunt. And they get the bunt. And Smith throws to first. Broken bat toward the second baseman, and a diving catch by Rocchio.
That ball could have dropped. If they're not playing up, that's a ball that gets through, or at least gets a run in. What a dive, full extension. Rocchio understands.
Swing and a miss. The Tigers strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Their best hitter, Jose Ramirez, will lead off. 2-1 Detroit. Best 23 saves this year. Hit hard up the middle. Diving stop by Baez. And the throw gets away from Torkelson. On his way to second. Now running to third, Ramirez. And he's going to make it standing up. Vest 2-2 pitch. He struck him out. Nasty changeup. Another strikeout, which would be enormous. Chopper back to the mound. They have Ramirez in a rundown. Vest tags him out for the second out of the 9th inning. That man's Kafis got into 44 games in the regular season. Swings and pops it up. Shallow left. Baez out. He makes the catch. His error proves not to be costly. And the Detroit Tigers take game 1 of this American League Wild Card Series. 2-1.
I mean, talk about a pitching performance, too. Tarik Skubal coming up big time with 14 strikeouts. Will Vest doing what he does best. Runner on third base and Ramirez, and he finds the way to get out of it with a strikeout and watch the excitement. Then he gets the ground out, and then he gets a pop out. My goodness. You got to be excited after that one.
And how important is game 1 in the Wild Card Series in this best-of-3 format? The previous 4 editions, the game 1 winner